right here, another head. You know what
I'm
I'm?
actually baffled about the last. Wait, what was the extra clitoris? Really?
Yeah, it's a long story.
Oh, that one he wants to skip.
That's another show.
It turned out to be an morphodite, and it was a little dick.
No, but see,
Cool.
okay, like I said, it's a sad event that this is happening because
They made it into a positive.
I understand that, but dude, I don't know. I guess I'm old-fashioned, and I don't know because
How do you feel like that?
and I saw the story too. You know, it's Brittany and Abby. There you go. I saw the story too. They're 16 years old. I saw the story, and it's fine and dandy, and I understand that. But you got to throw that on a reality show.
It's interesting, isn't it, to see how these
Isn't this?
they have to deal with and how they cope with everything. I think that's
Isn't-
more of a reality show than watching Honey Boo Boo.
Isn't this going?
That
Isn't
little girl that freaking a show about absolutely nothing, but somebody that's actually conjoined twins, actually doing something with their life and being a positive role model. You can't give them a show?
But I want to.
all for the sci-fi part.
Look, I don't want to be. I don't want to be a dick, and I don't want to be a dick, and I don't want to sound like one.
Sure.
But doesn't this go more towards the sci-show, freak show thing that they used to have?
Oh, yeah.
But this is happening. It happens.
You know what I'm saying?
Every day.
I mean,
it's gonna run
okay,
into it.
seriously. Are you interested
If
in?
she
Look,
agrees to it,
just ask a question.
not take
Are
it.
you interested about a two-headed girl that lives? Yes or no?
No, I'm not. But
Yeah, right. Are you interested about a two-headed girl
I'd
that
rather
lives?
watch this than Honey Boo Boo.
Wow, I don't know.
Okay,
That's
you're gonna watch some fat little girl about a pageant, and her mom is some buck-toothed old lady who is like totally crazy insane, and watch about their family. Or you want to watch about a freaking teenager with double heads
the
trying to be a
two-headed
positive
teenage
woman.
chick, yeah, I'll watch the two-headed teenage
Thank
chick.
you.
Because it's totally sci-fi, dude.
It's sci-fi. It's positive role model.
And it's real, though.
Yeah, it's real. It's interesting. Who cares about Honey Boo Boo and what the hell she did? I mean, it's some
Or
stupid
Jersey
little
Shore.
girl who, for some reason, has some kind of whacked out TV
Any of them
show.
Guidos, up there.
all I know. I have a lot of questions.
Oh, but now you got questions. You're not interested, but now you got questions. Is that it?
Like,
No,
well,
I would have a lot of questions for them.
Like he would start asking all the stuff.
Like I would love to sit there and interview them.
Yeah, I bet you would. He would ask all the stupid ones, like who feels it. That's odd. That's exactly where his head goes. Look at his face. I mean, come on. I can read him like a
Yeah.
book.
it would turn into a sex tape.
These are how old are they? They're 16 years old.
No, I think that's an old thing. I think
And
they're
I'm the
18 now.
weird guy with the cartoons.
Hey, I think 16 on TV is legal age.
No.
No, if it's on TV, it's legal. It's not like I'm sitting there, stalking them or anything, but I think legal age to talk about somebody is 16.
No.
I think it started with the Olsen twins.
Can I get that guy to come pound on the door again like a cop?
Dude, that scared them. Man. Yo, you know what? I want to watch the replay to see my face again.
Dude,
Because let me tell you something. When that door knocked like that, boy, I almost shit my pants.
you did shit your pants. I advise you to go check them bad boys.
But no, like I said, I would have quite a few questions for them, and but it's my kind of deal.
Who drives? Who drinks and who drives?
Well, once on a period, who's PMSing? Or the one PMS won't get it? No, that doesn't work because they only have one. How would that work? Now, seriously, if they want to go, they couldn't get married, right?
They could.
I mean, I don't want to sound like a dick, but like I said,
They'd have to do it in Utah.
I got a lot of questions.
No.
And one of the questions would probably be, yeah, would you want to get married someday?
You know what? Those are the questions that would probably on the show. I'm sure they're going to ask these girls. It's interesting. Exactly. You could come up with
I I don't think they're gonna ask him. Are you gonna marry one guy or two guys?
Okay, but still, these are questions that you would think would be.
How would you do that with two
Why would you
guys?
Put these girls on the TV
Dude,
instead of watching.
it's just another dimension of porn, dude. It's really what it. Think about it.
I'm not talking about the sexual position. I'm just talking about how would that
Well,
work?
that's what you're asking, right?
No,
Each
how-
one liked a different guy, right?
How
Each one married
if
a
you
different
get married?
guy.
I'm saying if
Each
they
one
get,
married a different guy, but they're sharing the same parts.
right. So how would they do that? Would they be like, it's my turn?
It's my turn.
Grab my boob, not her boob. Because I think it's
getting
only
some.
from the waist
Or-
up.
Whether you like it or not.
Or are we going together? How does that work?
Well, maybe you need to find a set of twins to marry. It's the best you're gonna get.
Two-headed twins. I think that's hard to come by because that's I swear to God, that's the first time I ever seen something like that. I don't want to call it someone like that, because it's not fair. Like I said, I'm not trying to be a dick about it, but bitch.
Yeah, but it's a mutation.
I
And
keep
it is
learning how to
something.
spell
Mutation is something.
Hey, did you know that, Big Al, did you know that UCF is going to start taking Visa
No.
for everything?
Really?
Yeah. Their charges are too high.
Wait, UCF is gonna stop taking Visa?
Yeah, you can't pay by Visa card anymore.
Yeah. There's a lot of places that don't take Visa anymore.
How does that place even stay in business?
The DMV doesn't even take Visa anymore. I mean, nobody wants to take Visa because they're charging. Good Lord, Zerika!
Was that you?
Oh, that was hard. Don't even look at me.
You know,
That was your daughter right there taking nice and pride and joy of that one.
I talk about other people. They should really come and film these lunatics. But yeah, that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Did you hear about that band in the band from Russia that got put in jail in
Yeah.
France because they said something about that Putin guy, whatever his name is.
Who?
What is the guy's name?
I can't remember the story. I just remember seeing
I think he's the
story.
president or something of
Yeah.
France, and apparently over there you don't have free speech, so
Huh?
they can put you in jail for anything that they want
In France.
in France.
Don't go to France.
And they got 2 years. That's a long time for a song. That's the thing that that's one thing people forget about this country. Yeah, you can say what you want to say. Did you guys? I guess you guys didn't see Clint Eastwood the other day, right? On the
What's up with Clint?
Republican convention.
Nope.
He came out and started talking to a chair as being President Obama and asking him all these questions, why that job isn't done and whatever, blah, blah, blah. You know, we need a new leader, the whole 9 yards. And to me, he sounded like an idiot because the way he was talking, it wasn't even funny, you know, and it didn't, and then a lot of people, like a lot of people posted shit up on the Facebook, like they put the empty chair with Yoda, you know, they Photoshopped Yoda on there, they Photoshopped the Blue's Clues chair on there. One post had Clint Eastwood standing by a fence, and there was a saddle over the fence, and it has a caption that says, "I'd like you to meet my horse."
Alright.
You don't find that funny?
What? I didn't watch it, dude.
Because
I'm
he's
learning about it right now.
right. He's talking to the chair, but it sounded it was supposed to be funny, but it wasn't. It made him look like a dumbass. basically. So now people may like just making fun of him. So he, like I said, everybody was posting this up. So I posted a chair of Obama. I posted a picture of Obama sitting on a chair on his patio, and he's sitting next to an empty chair. And my caption said, President Obama having a meeting with Clint Eastwood. The empty chair, get it? Oh, never mind. You have to watch.
I'll have to see it.
Yeah, I mean, it's the only reason I don't turn it on because it's long, you know, and it's just drawn out and
Stupid.
The State Department came out with a list of offensive words that you can't use anymore, like in an office type deal.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, they actually have people like to come up with the words that are not acceptable anymore.
Like what?
Like going Dutch.
Say what?
Going Dutch. You know what going Dutch is?
Yeah, that means everybody pays for their own goddamn meal.
Right.
So I can't say that no more.
Right. That'll be in the offensive list.
So then I'll just have to say no thank you. I'll have my own lunch.
Yeah, you gotta basically have to draw on the whole. You gotta be politically correct. Holy crap! I can't talk today.
Correct the mundo político.
I trained the hell out of that bass earlier, man. I wish I had that streamed. I should have had it streaming. Yeah, so going Dutch. Rule of thumb is another one.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Rule of thumb. I don't remember.
I know what it means.
Rule of thumb.
I know what it means.
I know. Well, what's it mean?
I mean, its origin comes from checking the beer vats. And you use the thumb to check the temperature of it. And you have to go by the rule of thumb when it feels right, basically.
So basically, when I shove my thumb up my ass, and that'd be the rule of thumb.
Right. That's when.
Is it really? I don't know. I remember the rest of them, but
they used to check the fucking beer like that, dude. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not arguing with you. I'm like,
why is that?
I'm trying to learn.
Why is that offensive? I don't understand that.
Rule of thumb?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
But
what's the next one?
next one is hold down the fort.
That's pretty obvious. Make sure nobody crashes and burns the fort, dude.
You can't use hold down the fort
Why?
because you're offending American Indians.
Are you kidding me?
That's the way it works.
No, there's a lot of forts that have been a lot of different battles other than just the ones with American Indians.
But yeah, but that's on the list.
Hold down the fort was long before the whole America thing, dude.
There was a few more, but I didn't. By the time I got my paper, it was already passed. And I don't have that cable box that you can sit there and rewind. So make sure you don't say those words no more.
Yeah, don't say those words anymore. I need to say quick goodnight to my husband. Hey!
A little bit of porn.
Good night, folks.
Good night.
Good night,
Bye.
Steve.
So I was getting to something and I just forgot.
Good night, Zoe.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, John Boy.
Good night, Mary Lou.
My Billy Bob. Billy Bob. Oh God, I had some other fun. Oh man, you know, I was just on it, and it just totally went out of my head. What I was gonna talk about next.
What time is it?
Huh? It is 8:42.
So we got 20 minutes, huh?
Go about 20 minutes. I can sit here and dance for you. Or what we can do is take the camera remotely and go into Big Al's room and watch her sleep. Be one of those creepy people. Oh, so I started working on Earth now.
Earth. Which one was that one, dude?
The one with the scientist. Battlestar Galactica. That's the way I'll. Steve only remembers stuff when he's really drunk. Tonight he's not that drunk. Right? He's just sitting there eating. He ate like a whole big piece. He's just sitting there, big, fat, and sloppy right now. Holy crap,
life, man.
He's just like sitting there all like he just ate a whole big pie.
I'm feeling like a hut.
Yeah, so I'm working.
The hut.
I'm working on two books at the same time.
All right, so Earth. Which one's that one? That's the one where
Everybody needs to split.
where everybody falls asleep for 100 years.
No, that's a 100.
Well, that's 100. Earth. Which one's Earth?
Where everybody's got to split.
And find a new Earth.
There you go. Langoliers. That's how I'll remind you. Wow, you forgot all that already? Dude, you know what? What it was, you were drunk the other day. And that's why you don't remember. And that sucks because you told me it was a good idea. So I got a
You
good.
always have to push the record button, man.
So I got a good idea on the false pretenses.
All right, go with it. Let me hear it. Come on, put it out there. What you got?
I told you that. Can I tell you again?
Yeah.
Earth. It's about this guy. When he's a kid, he starts thinking about all these numbers and calculations in his dreams. He grows up to be a scientist and figures out that the calculations in his head is actually when the universe is going to end, and it's going to be by Earth. Because universe,
Huh?
okay. See, I explained it to you last time, and you even said it was like, wow, that was a good idea. Okay, the universe. They say the universe always expands, right? So every time there's an expansion, there's always got to be an ending. You see what I'm saying? So it's time. Everything is time. So
Probably so.
as the universe is expanding, it's ending on this side. So it's getting to the point that it's going to get up to Earth.
There's a positive and a negative.
Right, and then
Cycle.
what,
Yeah, I can see it.
what they have to do is they have to get out of this side of the universe to hit the other side of the universe so they can live longer. And the calculations that he's going to come up with is going to be really cool because they're going to be like,
They're gonna be the ones for the ship.
how are we going to do this, Joey? Or Joseph, because that's his name is Joey. He's from...
How about Noah?
He's from... his name is Joey Taylor, and he's from Greenville, Wisconsin.
How about Joey Noah?
So they ask him, Joseph, Mr. Taylor, because he's a... well, he's trying to get people to believe him. How is this going to happen? So we're going to take a big ship, and in order to be able to get enough speed to go whoosh on the other side of the galaxy, what we have to do is wait to the right moment when the planets are aligned that you can go from Earth to the moon, grab that gravitational pull, slingshot your way to the next planet, which slingshots your way to the next planet, and as you're going that, you're going out further. As it's ending on this side, and it hits the sun, it makes the sun explode into this gigantic explosion, like the Big Bang sort of explosion, which grabs the shock wave of that,
Wow.
grabs the ship, and then just tosses it to the other side of the galaxy, which gets them
That's a
into,
solid concept, dude.
what's that?
That's a pretty solid concept, man.
Oh yeah, no, it's great. It's there. I got it all figured out. And then the next series is going to be obviously, them being in space, because it's going to take. It's not like it's going to take them a month to go, to get from one side to the other. This is generations going into a ship trying to find another place like Earth. So you have time to expand on that. But I
A
want
few years worth of series.
Oh yeah, but the beginning of the series is going to be the best part, because that's when oh man, if this is going to happen, we can't tell people, because how do you tell people that everything's coming to an end someday, and you're on your own, basically money's nothing. So what they're going to do is this: they're going to be like, well, we already got the space station up there, let's expand on that. Because how are you going to build something big enough to, I don't even know how many people I'm going to be able to take in a ship yet. You know what I mean? But I'm probably going to have like different ships going up, taking like the separate people, like the perfect people. Because seriously, I mean, to be totally, if that's going to happen, and there's only a few people that can go out of how many billions there is in this world, me, you, none of us will go, because we're not eligible. You know what I mean? We're smokers, drinkers, on this, on that. You know what I mean? Probably have fucking only. They'll probably take the purest of the purest, and that's what's going to freak people out. And then it's gonna become like a Escape from New York
But it's gonna be hard for them too. Think
type
about
of.
it. Those pansies that don't know how to do anything, that are spoiled. Just because they got everything they could use doesn't mean they know how to use it.
Oh yeah, but besides that, they would take, like I said, they would have to take, like, I don't know how many people would fit in this thing. 100,000, 500,000.
I don't think there's going to be a global catastrophe like that, dude.
No, but that's why it's
Not
sci-fi.
lifetime.
Oh,
Not
no.
the lifetime of any kids we're going to know.
But it's sci-fi, so I can make anything in sci-fi. Anything can happen. No, but it's going to be cool, because when people find out about this stuff, like money's not going to mean anything anymore. Then it's going to go to the, back in the days, the survival of the fittest type of thing. The cops ain't even going to be working anymore. Nothing, laws ain't going to even apply anymore.
There's not going to be much of an infrastructure.
Right. Everything's going to fall apart, because it's the end, and everybody knows it. By that time, everybody already knows that the end is coming. But they have all these secret things going on all over the place, that they're building the ship in space. That's how nobody could fuck with it. Nobody could sabotage it or nothing, because you have all that going up there.
It's a good idea, dude.
Yeah, I think it'll work. It was pretty cool. But like I said, I'm still on that working stage on that, and that's all. I was thinking of putting all that on the website as episodes keep going on, because who's gonna buy it, man? No, there ain't nobody gonna buy it. And what am I gonna do? I'm gonna wait to finish it and actually have somebody see it. You know what I mean? That'll take me a
What you
year.
need to do, dude, is you need to go ahead and write it down, and then do like an Orson Welles thing with it. Just read it on air and use different people with different characters. You know what I mean?
That's not a bad idea.
That's how you should do it.
Do it old style radio.
Do it old style like Orson Welles did War of the
Yeah.
Worlds. Just make it real. Like it's going on right now, dude. And just get your characters, get a couple people you can understand, tell your story. You're the narrator, but you're also part of the story.
Instead of putting it on writing, hey, that's not a bad idea. I would go somewhere that way. How many people do I have in that cast?
I don't know. How many do you got in your cast?
Yeah, but we could all play different. It's gonna be radio, so it's gonna be radio. It's gonna be radio, but it's gonna be streamed. But they're gonna see us talking. How to do the girl? Oh! Oh my God! Here it comes! Do you know any accents?
No, I don't.
My accents are pretty bad too. All I have is just a Jersey accent. That's it. I only have a Spanish accent. Even in Spanish, I sound
You
like
don't have a redneck one?
no. Even in Spanish, I sound like I'm from Jersey.
You still like to sound like a Jersey white boy?
Yeah, man, it's
Trying to
ridiculous.
speak Spanish.
No, but you know, I think I talk great. I mean, people understand me. You know, I'm not doing the ink pen thing or the y'all or the fixin' or the stoplight. That kills me. The stoplight.
What the hell's a stoplight?
That's a traffic light.
Well, I know what a stoplight is.
What's that?
I know what but what are you saying?
They call it. Well, what if the light's green?
Then you go through the light. It's not.
It's not a stoplight. It's a traffic light.
Yeah, it's not a stoplight if it's green.
But they call it a stoplight.
Only when it's a stoplight.
No, they call down here. They call the traffic lights stoplights.
Well, that's in case it's red.
No.
Well, they're just reminding you that.
No.
Well, they're just
When
what
you-
they're saying is, just to remind you, if this light's red, you gotta stop.
When
That's what
No.
we do it down here. In
no, you go over there to Claremont over there that way. They'll be like, go about 3 stoplights down the road and make a left. And I'm like, 3 stoplights? They go, yeah, traffic lights. I'm like, oh, okay. Because I was gonna ask you, what if they were green? No, we still call them stoplights.
But it could be a stoplight.
But that's what they call them, stoplights. Just go about 3 stoplights down the road, make a right. There's an accent. The little girl, Daddy, I'm hungry. I think that'll work.
I think you might be able to do something with that one.
I think it gave me an idea. And I was talking to my son, and I wanted to come up with a horror story. Because I
You came
love,
up with one once.
what's that?
Didn't you already come up with something like that?
No, horror story, no. But my son started putting his, the hamsters in his head started running. So he comes out, he's like, I was thinking about a horror story that you might want to start with. He goes, how about this? He goes, you get like 4 buddies, right? They go to drink to this house that's all broken down. And they all wind up dying, except for one guy. And then the ghost of the guy, of one of the guys, wants to kill him because he's pissed off because he died and he's still alive. And he can't get out of the house.
That's pretty evil.
I was like, you know what? You got something there, I think.
That's pretty evil, dude. You're so pissed off because your friend lived, and you're gonna fucking be a fucking death spirit.
Yeah, because it's, because you have your different, you got your dorky guy, you got your cool guy, you got, you have that separation, and because you all have, like, man, even growing up, I had them too, man. Like, we were all of us were different. You know what I mean? We were never, none of us were never all the same. It was weird. Another thing too that I find weird is like, nobody tells their kids to go outside and play no more.
Well, it's because it's illegal to put a shotgun in your kid's hand.
No, is it like that here, or is it like that nowadays?
It's like that nowadays because it's fucking.
'Cause
for a
people-
kid to go outside unless they know how to use a shotgun. And they
Kids used to go out and play down here, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they go to the thing and you see people
I was
walking
one
out.
of them.
Because you know,
Yeah, I
down
used to go outside and play.
down here, I don't know how it is everywhere else, but down here you don't see anybody walking the streets.
It don't matter. Anywhere you go that's got any kind of real city around it, you're gonna have to deal with that too. That's the way it is.
That's what I want to find out about back up
The
north.
size of the city and stuff.
Because dude, I remember going like 16, leaving the house and going on my bike and not coming back till nighttime.
It was the same way here when I was a kid.
You know, we go down to the
Same
park.
way.
Dude, we hung out in this little park, man, and hung out there all day with no
Pretty
problem.
much.
We sat there and played the Def Leppard Pyromania tape on this little mini boom box my buddy had. We wore that tape out, dude. He wound up getting a car. His first car was a Regal. Like, this is after we got off the little park, and you know, we got old enough to drive. He had a Regal. We played that thing in that car, cruising up and down the road like we were something. All we had was playing that Def Leppard tape
In a two-door Regal.
on the two-door Regal with a stock radio.
One out of 3.5 speakers working.
Oh man, I started thinking about that the other day. I was thinking, I was like, man, I just, such a great time I had, man. Just going around doing nothing, absolutely nothing, you know what I mean? And then just get up without having, the only thing you worry about getting up is your underwear clean or not? That's the only thing you gotta worry about. And I miss those days, dude. I miss that not worrying about a
On
freaking
that
thing.
note, I think it's time to end the show, man.
Are you? I was gonna mention that my balls hit the water the other day. Is that a bad sign?
Well, it's just because you're relaxing too much when you sit on the toilet.
Is that what it is? Did it ever happen to you? I'm starting to worry here.
No, don't worry about it.
No, it was funny.
Don't relax.
It was funny. It was sitting there, all
It might
like.
have something to do with the fact that your plumbing here really sucks.
No, the water.
So
No, I
your
don't.
flush is a high water flush.
I know that water wasn't high because I looked. I looked down. I was like, "Holy shit!" And that note,
All right.
it sucks getting old, man. I got no grays on my chest yet. The only grays I got is over here on my goatee. So I'm happy. And that note, we could end the show. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in. Like I said, you can check us out on TVBN TV, our YouTube channel. Also, check me out on Facebook and Twitter, or Oscar G Voices. You can also get my friend there at Stevie G Voices at Facebook. Next time we'll be on, it'll be Thursday. Hopefully Big Al will feel better. Today she was feeling kind of like under the weather because she's on her period. And she's PMSing. So that's why, you know. So, she cracks me up. Anyway, so you can catch us next Thursday.
We'll see you next Thursday.
At 8 p.m. Usually I stream the Voices.
What are you doing?
The Voices practices, but I think we're off tomorrow because of Labor Day. So you can check everything out on GiveMeTVBN.com, or you can go to the Ustream channels at Stickcam and Ustream. All right, everybody. Good night. Have a good one.
Take care, y'all.
Say good night, Steve.
Good night, Steve.
Good night.
Yeah, you're a character. Don't worry, honey. You'll get your own show someday.